Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another pro wrestling related video. So yes, I watched the new episode of Dark Side of the Ring last night about the match between Samoa Joe and Necro Butcher, and yeah, this wrestling match, this is a match that happened on the indie circuit back in 2005. And yo, the match between these two pro wrestlers, Samoa Joe ended up winning. But yo, it seems to me Necro Butcher, it seems to me as a professional wrestler when it comes down to the death matches, he's like a legend with this. As a matter of fact, this is actually my first time hearing about Necro Butcher, but I saw that on this episode they had Madman Pondo, and Madman Pondo, I know who he is. Madman Pondo is a legend. He's on the video game Backyard Wrestling, and him and Rude Boy, they had back and forth rivalry matches as pro wrestlers. But yeah, Madman Pondo, he's a hardcore legend. He's definitely a hardcore legend. Like Madman Pondo, he's been doing pro wrestling for years. And you see, that's the thing. Cause like I said before, the WWE is going downhill. But in the WWE, they don't really do death matches like that. But yeah, see, Samoa Joe, when Samoa Joe, when he wrestled in the TNA, Samoa Joe was my favorite. Samoa Joe was like one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. Like you can't deny that. You can't deny that at all. Samoa Joe is one of the GOATs. Samoa Joe, like in the TNA, he defeated Kurt Angle for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. You know what I mean? And yeah, Samoa Joe, even in the WWE, he became the NXT champion. And Samoa Joe also had a rivalry against Brock Lesnar. But yeah, Samoa Joe as a professional wrestler, he's definitely in my top five. Like I said, my top five pro wrestlers is Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, John Cena, Samoa Joe, and Willie Mack. And that's the thing, Samoa Joe versus Willie Mack, that's another rivalry. Yeah, Willie Mack is another go-to. The stuff that Willie Mack does as a professional wrestler, as a big dude, not too many big dudes can do what Willie Mack does as a professional wrestler. Not too many wrestlers can do a lot of the stuff that Willie Mack does in the wrestling ring. But yeah, the new episode of Dark Side of the Ring, it was amazing, and I was wondering were they gonna have Rude Boy on this episode, because I know Rude Boy and Madman Pondo, that's another pro wrestling rivalry. But yeah, Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher, yeah, this episode was amazing. And yeah, this match was definitely a back and forth match. This was a hardcore match. Like Samoa Joe, he busted Necro Butcher wide open, and there was like blood everywhere. But that's how it is with these death matches, though. That's how it is. And yeah, Necro Butcher, this man is a trooper. He had a battle with cancer, and he ended up defeating cancer. This man is a fighter. But yeah, Samoa Joe is one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. Just wanted to share this video. Yeah, give some of my take on the new episode of Dark Side of the Ring last night. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.